Hi again, Joel. I'm back downstairs in the basement workshop to talk just a little bit about maintenance. I'm going to send you more on maintenance or refer you to good websites, but I thought I'd give you just a few pointers on maintenance. Haven't put the front wheel back on the bike yet. But the first thing I want to talk about here is the chain. And right now, I have added no lube to your chain, and it will be fine that way for a while. The chains come with a certain amount of grease inserted into them, but that won't be a long-term thing. Long-term, you'll want a chain lube, and the best cheap one that I've ever found is this. This is Finish Line Wet. I always use this. They make it dry, but that's like a Teflon powder that will come off the first time you ride through a puddle, and I don't even like it here in Kansas where it's dry. You won't want it. But the Finish Line Wet is an excellent chain lubricant. Only use it on the chain, though. It's not a lubricant for parts. And just put a little on the inside of the chain where it contacts the cogs and gears, and then rotate through all the gears in a place where, say, with your bike on your bike rack or somewhere where you can turn the pedal and spin the rear wheel and shift the gears without it contacting the ground. This means, though, that the chain will get dirty because there's oil here and dirt will stick to it, and occasionally you'll have to clean it. Then I recommend a spray degreaser. Don't breathe it. I'm sure it's extremely bad for your lungs, but it will get your chain very clean very easily. You can use brushes and things like that, too. I sometimes dry clean my chain, and that's more effort. Anyhow, some people, and I want to warn you about this, some people will recommend wax chain lubes because they don't attract dirt. The problem with them is they're not good lubes, and this is according to every bike mechanic I knew in New York and the majority of bike mechanics who I have read online. Wax just isn't a good lubricant. It keeps everything shiny because it doesn't attract dirt, but it also isn't a good lubricant. And one mechanic told me it's not much better than using juicy fruit gum. So avoid wax lubricants, I think. Occasionally, very occasionally, you'll want to oil things like the derailleurs, the mechs, as the Brits call them, in all the moving places. And there you don't want to use a chain lube. And you definitely don't want to use WD-40. You almost never use WD-40 on a bike because it doesn't have long-term lubricating properties. It eats lubes just as it eats dirt and things like that.